Welcome back to Grant's Gaming Corner, ladies and gentlemen. We are jumping back into our Pokemon Fire Red playthrough, and I have an itchy lip. So, welcome back in, everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. Welcome in now. Not too much is up with me. Just coming to hang out and play some video games tonight. Ready to get back into this play. I love this game. This is so much fun, and I'm loving the fact that you guys getting to see Generation 1 at its peak. Welcome in, Diddley. Appreciate you being here. Thank y'all for coming to hang out tonight. Appreciate y'all coming and joining me. So let's kind of just take a roam around Pewter. I was checking out our team just before I got started, and we've got a fairly solid team, I think, or at least what we need to take on Brock. Between Angry Ape and Felix, I'm thinking we're gonna be okay, because Angry Ape has low kick, which is a really good move against rock and ground type. And then Felix has Confusion, which again is really good psychic type against rock and ground. So I think we're going to be okay there. Of course, naturally, we'll save up before we take on Brock, so if something goes wrong, we can come back out and grind a little bit. But let's just kind of take a look around the city, because I don't think we ever took around the city here, and just see what's going on here. Pokemon learn new techniques as they grow, but some moves must be taught to them by people. A Pokemon becomes easier to catch if it has a status problem. Sleep, poison, burn, or paralyze. These are all effective, but catching Pokemon is never a sure thing. Not until we get the, well, we'll talk about that later. Alright, let's see what this dude has to say. There aren't many serious Pokemon trainers here. They're all like bug catchers, you know, just hobbyists. But Pewter Gym's Brock isn't like that, not one bit. Fair? Let's see what this dude has to say. You got a lot of catching up to do. Oh, what you trying to say here? Am I running behind, Diddley? Psst, do you know what I'm doing? No, we don't. I'm spraying Repel to keep wild Pokemon out of my garden. Really? Okay. Pewter City, Stone Gray City. That's about right. Pewter is a bit of a grayish color. That's something I didn't like about this game. You have to learn TMs directly from NPCs. Huh? You don't have to learn TMs directly from NPCs. You can pick TMs up all over the place. Sometimes they're on the ground, sometimes you can buy them, things like that. They don't just give you the TMs like in the original. Some of them do. Did you check out the museum? No, not yet. Really, you absolutely have to. Dude's taking us to the museum. This is the museum. You have to pay to get in, but it's worth it. See you around. You guys want to go in the museum? Are we going into the museum tonight? I thought there was a... Haha, there is. There's a Pokeball over here. I thought there was an item on the ground somewhere. You guys want to go in the museum, or do we want to skip the museum? Let's see what else. Let's see what's going on in this house here. Nidoran, sit. Our Pokemon is an outsider, so it's finicky and hard to handle. An outsider is a Pokemon that you get in a trade. It grows faster, but it may ignore an unskilled trainer in battle. If only we had some badges. Can't really do anything in the museum apart, so at this point, so no. That is fair. But what you're getting at, Diddley, and for those who don't know, is and I know Diddley knows, but we're gonna come back here when we get cut later on down the line, and we'll be able to get into this part of the museum here, where we can well, pick up a very bit of a special item. Okay, well, that's about all we really need to see around Pewter, and if we're not going to go into the museum for now... Oh yeah, we gotta talk to this girl, forgot. Clefairy came from the moon. That's what the rumor is. They appeared after moonstones fell on Mount Moon. Cool. Pewter City Gym leader, Brock. Rock solid Pokemon trainer. Nice. Alright, let's go get our badge. We'll talk to him in a minute. Pewter City Gym, Brock, leader, winning trainers, Hannah. So Hannah's been here. Hiya. Do you want to be dream big? Do you dare to dream of becoming the Pokemon champ? I'm no trainer, but I can advise you on how to win. Let me take you to the top. Okay. Alright, let's get happening. The first Pokemon out is in a match is at the left of the Pokemon. We know that. By changing the order of the Pokemon, you may gain an advantage. Try different orders to suit your opponent's party. Okay. You know what? Let's take this kid on. Stop right there, kid. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock. Are we now? I guess this kid doesn't know what a light year is. Camper Liam. Alright, Camper Liam. Let's do this. Your Geodude's gonna go down. Alright, low kick. Come on, Angry Ape. You got this, buddy. Super effective. That's what we like to see right there. Him and his defense curl, though. Of course, naturally, he's gonna try and defense up and try to keep us from defeating him, but Angry Ape's low kick's got this. Oh, I was hoping we could level up. Ooh, a Sandshrew. No, we'll leave Angry Ape in for this one. Alright, let's go with that low kick again. Ooh, not quite as effective as it is against Geodude. Of course, low kick, if I remember right, it also has to do with the weight of the Pokemon. You know, the harder the heavier the Pokemon is, I think the harder it hits. Forgive me. I feel like I get some on my nose. Did you get a Pikachu? No. Oh, that's right. We gotta go back and get a Pikachu. No, I forgot. No, I have not gotten a Pikachu. I haven't played this save file since last week, since we played, but thank you for reminding me. We do need to get a Pikachu. Alright, so Angry Ape leveled up and learned Karate Chop. Ooh, that'll be good. No, when we get our badge, we need to go back to Viridian. Thank you for reminding me, Diddley. Light years isn't time, it's measures distance. Oh, so the kid's learning. You know what? I think we'll just save right there and go ahead and take on Brock as is, because we didn't really take on that much damage. Let's see, did our... Alright, Angry Ape is about half HP. Let's go ahead and heal it up just to be on the safe side. And then we'll save again and we'll take on Brock. Thank you again for reminding me. Yeah, I forgot all about having to go back and get a Pikachu. Turns out I have insane luck compared to you, because I found Pikachu and Mankey a lot sooner than you did. Well, that's the way this game goes. I'm glad you found them a lot faster than me, because yeah, it definitely took some work. Oh mercy. Oh mercy, mercy. Let her what?
I've heard him with you for a little bit. She's getting kind of rough on the baby, but she doesn't own like him there.
Well, can we have her bed?
Yeah.
Can you throw a bed in here so she can lay down? Rosie girl. Alright, so I have a visitor. Rosie girl. Look over here. Rosie girl. Chloe's little puppy. She has come to hang out with me. Hey, you want to text Chloe and tell her that Rosie girl's gonna be on my background?
I'm probably asleep already.
Not yet. We're only an hour behind us. Whatever. Yes, that.
Somebody got fat. Hello.
Sure, your dog is growing. Look at that face.
Somebody is panting very strongly because...
And trying to chew his own ear. Look at the big feet. Ooh, dude, you got dog breath.
See, I've been playing. See that panting, friends?
Yeah.
That is the face of somebody who's been playing very hard.
Rosie's doing the same thing. Lay down, Rosie. Lay down.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, I guess she can lay down here with me. She'll behave. Alright, give her then lay down. In your bed. Hey, lay down. Give her then lay down. I got a show to do. Go lay down. I know you want to be petted. Oh, she's a good girl. She's a good girl. Alright, let's get back to our playthrough. She'll go lay down in a minute. Go lay down. Hey, I'm playing. Go lay down. Don't lick my computer. What?
I'm gonna kill him and leave him.
Are you just gonna leave her in here with us?
Yeah. He'll be in his hell.
Alright. Alright.
He's very unpredictable.
Oh, he's a mess. He's a little monster. I'm telling you, he's a little monster. Alright, Rosie. Get in and lay down. Get in your bed. Lay down. Be a good girl. Alright. Did we heal up? I went all that way and only paint. Yeah, okay, I healed up. I got distracted and I didn't realize what was going on. Oh, she's sitting all pretty for us. Let me see. See if I can see her. Yeah. She's sitting all pretty. Yeah, where's your pretty girl? Okay. She can be our gaming judge tonight. She can give me a judgmental look as we go. Alright, let me fix my headset. There we go. Alright. Let's take on Brock now. Now that we have a judgmental dog sitting behind us. Alright, Brock. So, you're here. I'm Brock. So you're here. I'm Brock. What a weird way to start this. I'm Pewter City's gym leader. My rock-hard willpower is evidenced even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock-hard and have true grit determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all the rock type. You're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine, then show me your best. Alright, Brock, let's do this. Let's see what happens. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to be okay. And at least Brock has a shirt on now. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, I understand, but yeah, Brock's got a shirt on finally. Let's try Karate Chop first, just because I want to see. Yeah, that does a decent amount of damage. We'll finish up with Karate Chop because we'll save our low kicks for Onyx. Alright, foot. There we go. Getting comfortable here. Gotta be a little comfortable. Yes, we will take on Onyx. Alright. Let's go with a low kick. Oh, whew. I was thinking he was gonna hit harder than that. Nice! That low kick did some good job. Let's try Karate Chop. Let's just see. If not, we'll go back to low kick. Nope, that did it. That worked. Wow, we didn't even have to break out Felix for this fight. Wow, that's actually not bad. And Angry Ape gained another level. I took you for granted, and so I lost. As is that a pun? Is that supposed to be a pun? Anybody want to answer that one? As proof of your victory, I confer on you this, the official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. Grant received the boulder. Yeah, okay, nice. Some good music. Just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. It also enables you to use the move Flash outside of battle. Of course, a Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. Nice. Got us a couple of Pokédollars. Wait, take this with you. A TM39. A TM technical machine contains a technique for Pokemon using a TM. Using a TM teaches the move it contains to a Pokemon. A TM is good for only one use. So when you use one, pick the Pokemon carefully. Anyways, TM39 contains Rock Tomb. What are you doing? Okay, be a good girl. It hurls boulders at the foe and lowers its speed. Oh, that's all we got to say about it? Okay. Nice, we can free roam anywhere we want around the gym. Welcome in, Int. What's shaking? Just as I thought, you're a Pokemon champ material. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Alright. Before we go too far, I want to do a couple of things before we go back for Pikachu. One, I want to go this way and talk to this dude. Oh, Grant. I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go. Yes! This will make moving so much easier. I press it. Yeah. Well, I must be going back to the lab. Bye. I just finished eating. Time to play some Pokemon Leaf Green myself, and hello Diddley. Yeah. Oh, got a letter from my mom. You can also catch Pikachu in Power Plant. Yeah, but the Pikachu in the Power Plant are such high levels that you lose out on the training time. Rosie, come over here and lay down. Your bed's in here for a reason. Lay down on your bed. Don't be sniffing around. Good girl. There's a good girl. Dear Grant, here's a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Remember, I'll always cheer for you. Cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. Nice. We can move faster now. All right, so let's heal up our team and let's see if we can go back and get our Pikachu. And yeah, I don't want to wait to the power plant because that's, well, what, 5 badges in? Because you got to go get Surf from Fuchsia out of the Safari Zone. So yeah, I'd rather get a Pikachu now, especially considering we're fixing to use it probably pretty well off, pretty heavily, to take on Misty. Because Pikachu is really going to do us some good to take on Misty. Alright, let's rearrange our team a little bit, because I don't need Angry Ape getting so much experience. Let's go ahead and put Mickey out front for the moment, and see if we can give it some experience while we hunt down our Pikachu. I was going to say, as I say that, and we find Pikachu first off, but no, we didn't. Alright. Bro can do this. Bro can handle this. What kind of nickname are we giving our Pikachu? You guys gonna be thinking up nicknames while I hunt down the Pikachu? Because, yeah, we need a really good nickname for Pikachu. Misty whooped my Pikachu with Water Pulse. She can if you don't get it strong enough. You gotta get it strong enough, though. But we're gonna pick up a few other Pokemon as we go. There's some Pokemon that's gonna help us out when we get to that point. But Pikachu is gonna be one I'm gonna start preparing now. But yeah, that Water Pulse, it can be quite aggravating if you're not prepared for it. Alright, let's see if we can find us a Pikachu tonight. Hopefully we will. Especially now we got the running shoes. Because I feel like you encounter more Pokemon when you're running with the running shoes than you do when you're just walking. Ah, she's being a good girl. Rosie is being a good girl. See, I feel like doing this because maybe it's just faster because I'm moving more, but I don't know. I feel like you get more encounters this way, personally. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Ooh. Do we keep Mikey in the team after we evolve it? It's an okay poison type, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to keep him. Oh, sorry, not Mikey, Mickey. Mickey in the team after we evolve it? I don't know. I haven't decided yet on that one. Probably not. We're gonna evolve it up and then swap it out for something else. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But for now, we're gonna do some swap training for him and see if we can get his levels up while we hunt down our Pikachu. So how's everybody's weekend? You guys all have a good weekend this weekend? What's new in y'all's worlds? Anything? Anybody got anything going on that's worth talking about? Worth mentioning? I mean, don't give up too many details, you know, keep yourself safe, but you know, anybody have a good weekend this weekend? Anybody doing something interesting this weekend? Maybe I should say it that way. We didn't really do much of anything crazy. Actually, we were pretty on. Yeah, I'm gonna say no to mine too, Diddley. Hannah and I just had a pretty typical weekend. Did the 9 to 5 thing on Saturday. Sunday was church and family time. Spent some time with Hannah that day. Of course, we went back to church that evening, so no, nothing crazy. Hey, who's kind of getting used to this time change, or is it still a little odd for you guys? And I only ask because I was driving home the other day. Oh, it was Sunday. That's what it was. So I said, when was it? It was Sunday. And naturally, you know, church usually lets out around midday, around noonish. It just kind of felt like it wasn't quite noon or afternoon yet whenever I was heading home, even though I know technically it was after 12. So my brother got me a Mega Evolution Ascendant Heroes, the box for my birthday. Nice. How many packs comes in a box nowadays? What's that, 36 packs? Is it still 36 packs like it used to be, or is it different now? Congratulations, Ent. I hope you enjoy them. Hope you pull something great. Or have you pulled them yet? Have you opened them? Did you pull anything amazing? I actually have a buddy who's been doing some amazing 3D prints here lately. I'm not gonna out Steam or anything like that, but I will say that he's made himself a nice little collection. He's been putting it in our gaming chat, and he's done a really good job. I like him. I haven't opened it yet. Nice. Okay, fair enough. Are you gonna save it to open them for a special occasion, or are you gonna like open one pack at a time over some time, or what's your plan? If you don't mind me asking. Need to fix my border. Need to fix my border before I open it. I'll fix your binder. I can't read tonight. You gotta fix your binder before I open it. Okay, that makes sense. That's fair. Yeah, I would need a whole new binder myself if I was to open cards. Of course, my binder's from way back in the day, my childhood with the cards, and it's slap full right now. I have been actually enjoying though Pokemon Go Pokemon Live, Pokemon TCG Pocket, Pokemon Pocket. I've actually been enjoying opening cards in that here lately. I know they're just digital cards, but it's still enjoyable. I'm kind of enjoying making battle decks too. I'm not good at battling, at least not against other people, but playing the NPCs has been kind of nice. I've been setting it up to the auto battles, and it gives me a chance to see how the game plays my deck. And that kind of gives me some ideas of how to play the deck myself. Sneaking that first yawn on you guys. Hey Hannah, you in chat by chance? Or you're not in chat tonight? Don't think she's in chat tonight. Oop, I need to... Yeah, sneaking the yawns in. I need to heal up real quick. Or at least need to use the antidote on Bro. Yeah, we'll put Bro in because Bro still needs to gain some experience points. So what you guys think about a name for a Pikachu? You guys, has somebody got a name picked out, or everybody got a name picked out they're gonna suggest? You don't have to tell it to me yet, not until we catch it, but I'm just curious if you guys have been thinking about Pikachu's name. I think we got a couple of antidotes. Yeah, we do. Let's give an antidote to Bro. There we go. Probably will skip those screens a lot more often as I use items. Some serious scratching, girl. Gonna hurt somebody. I'll probably start skipping those screens a little more often. I'm not a fan of that screen in this game. I mean, I understand they put it in just to kind of make it, I don't know, a little more, give you a little bit more to the game, but I don't know. Just not a fan of it. Never honestly have been. It's like it's too much to try to just use one item. I mean, it's like, do we really have to have a screen showing us using the item on a Pokemon like that? And even then, it's not much of a screen in my opinion. It's just kind of, you know, you see the item and you see the Pokemon. Well, at least this is giving us a chance to try to level up Mickey and hopefully evolve it here in a few minutes. We might have to go heal up Bro. Or we might switch over to Charmander. Is Charmander is good against these bug types. Although if we just come on and get a Pikachu, nope. I was hoping. I love watching my Pokemon become badly stretched when I give them an item. Yeah, it's really a horrible animation. It really is. I don't know why the developers put that in there, truth be told. I understand this is a Game Boy Advance game, and it's already stretched enough on the screen as is going to a home console like this. Although in all fairness, if we were playing on a Game Boy player through the GameCube, it'd look about like this anyways. But that screen just really does not do it any justice. It really does slow things down more than it should. It's really honestly a useless screen, truth be told. This is probably not a wise idea. No. No, that is not a wise idea. We are going to go ahead and switch out for Charlie and let Charlie handle this thing. Alright, Charlie, can you hit it with that ember? Yeah, there we go. Down goes the Kakuna. Ooh, nice. Mickey grew. Level 6. Need one more level and it should evolve. And then we'll have to run it up to level 10 to evolve again. Alright, can we get our Pikachu? No, not yet. Okay. No, sorry, no Pikachu yet. No Pikachu for you. Oh, no Pikachu for us, but you know what I'm saying. Speaking of which, the GameCube. Sorry, my brain's like a lazy Susan. It's coming back around tonight. I decided to switch over to using the GameCube controller. It is the NSO GameCube controller, but I like the D-pad on it a little better because compared to my Pro controller, because the Pro controller keeps feeling like it's slipping into two different directions, whereas the D-pad on this one, it feels like it's rocking like it's supposed to, and it's only allowing me to go one direction, so I'm not accidentally going like a wrong kind of direction, in my opinion. I found that I like this controller a little better for this particular game, for playing Game Boy Advance games. The only thing is it's technically missing a select button, or a minus button for select, because it does have a start button. But thankfully, the way Fire Red and Leaf Green are coded, the X and Y are the start and select buttons as well, or they mirror start and select. So it's kind of nice, because now I kind of have a select button back without actually having a minus quote-unquote select button. So that's always a good thing. Oh, Charlie. I was gonna say, what do my brain is just not working tonight for whatever reason. My brain is just in and out. That's all right. We're gonna find our Pikachu and we're gonna move on, and we're going to go after Mount Moon. We're gonna see about tackling Mount Moon tonight, hopefully. At this rate, hopefully we can get our Pikachu soon. Just not getting lucky enough to get one fast tonight, are we? Diddley, you said you got your Pikachu pretty early on. How many attempts did it take you, or was it like you were passing through Viridian and you just happened to get it? You didn't even have to try to hunt for it, kind of thing, or did you have to do a little bit of hunting? Nice. Mickey's gaining some levels, or gaining some experience at least. Alright. Here's my third encounter. Third encounter? Yeah, that is quick. Do you know your way around Mount Moon? I got lost so hard I had to Google it to get out. Yeah, I know Mount Moon well enough. I've played Generation 1 Kanto so much that yeah, I can navigate Mount Moon pretty easily now. I can rush through it pretty easily if I want to, or I can take my time and I can hit up every trainer. Now, chances are we're probably going to hit up every trainer just because of the fact that I like the experience. Plus, I want to pick up a few items along the way that I know are there. And I'd really kind of hope that we get the rare encounter in Mount Moon. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, keep it quiet for now. For those who don't, you'll see when we get there. But there is a pretty rare encounter that we're going to try and go after in Mount Moon. Good night, Niall. Hope you get some rest, and appreciate you coming to hang out. We will be here all week this week. This is an all-weeker. Isn't it? No, it's not. It's just today and tomorrow. We're off on Thursday, that's right. Because next week is the all-weeker. Next week we have Mario Kart or Spring Break. And I'm going to do some some schedule adjusting for next week. Actually, I'll give you guys a heads up. I'll give you guys an early heads up. Next Monday, I want to build the Game Boy. I've been saving it for Spring Break, and I think I want to use Monday to build the Game Boy. The ballpark plan is right now, Monday is the Game Boy, and I'm hoping I can knock it out in one stream. And then I've been kind of talking about it. If that stream goes a little long, it'll be okay, because of the fact that I'm on Spring Break with her. So if I run late that night, I just sleep in the next day. Not a big deal. Tuesday is going to be our Mario Kart tournament, and I'm going to get all this up on the channel and premieres tomorrow. And right now, tentatively for Thursday next week, Mario Galaxy. And I say tentatively because if we don't finish the Game Boy on Monday, I'll finish it up on Thursday. So that's the kind of ballpark plan for next week. Yeah, let's try. Let's see. Mickey might be able to hold its own fairly well against Caterpie now. It's okay. So, yeah, just to give you guys a heads up, those of you guys who are here tonight, you kind of got a tentative idea of what next week's schedule is. Game Boy Monday night, Game Boy Lego build Monday night. Tuesday is Mario Kart Spring Break tournament. And Thursday we'll either be finishing up Game Boy if I don't finish it on Monday, or Mario Odyssey, or maybe a little bit of both. Finish the Game Boy up and then go into Mario Odyssey. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll figure it out. But that's more or less the kind of mostly tentative, mostly scheduled in plan for next week. The Mario Kart tournament is locked in. It's going to be Tuesday night, typical 8 p.m. Central, so typical stream night. And that'll be our Mario Kart tournament that night. I'm trying to talk Hannah into hanging out that night and racing with us. We'll see. She may or may not. Just depending on how she's feeling. So we'll see. But again, that's I'll give you guys a heads up about it for now. You guys are kind of getting a little, ooh, Charlie got poisoned. A little early access to the plan for next week. For this week, yeah, it should be tonight and tomorrow night. Tomorrow night it should be a regular Zelda stream. Forgive me, my ears itching. A second, I want to look at it. I have it all scheduled out, but I want to look at it. What is tonight? Okay, 16th. Yes, this Thursday is okay. Yeah, it's a family night Thursday, so that means there is a video going up on this Thursday. So yes, that means next week is the, yeah, I thought I had that right. So yes, so this week is just a Monday and a Tuesday. And then Thursday, I'm gonna spend some time with Hannah. And next week, you guys get a fair amount of me because we're gonna have all 3 streams. Like I said, I'm gonna get everything up on a Premiere tomorrow and start getting everything organized tomorrow. Naturally, day off from the 9 to 5, I'll be able to put some time in on getting the premieres up and all. So, but there's you guys heads up. That's the kind of tentative plan for the next 2-ish weeks or so. Speaking of which, don't forget that this week, Wednesday, is a channel update. Not a typical kind of video, but it is one me kind of giving you guys an idea of what I want to do over the next little while, and just some kind of general changes that I'm thinking about. So if you guys want to see what the plan is for the future of the channel, watch Wednesday night's video. Oh, Charlie fainted. I was hoping to get here before he fainted, or she fainted. Anyways, yeah. So kind of keep an eye out for Wednesday's video to kind of just get an idea of what the plans are and what I have in mind of everything going forward, and some of the changes that are probably going to happen on the channel. Oh yeah, for those of you who have not voted yet, the Pokémon poll is still up on the channel. I have not settled on a final decision yet because I want to give it a little bit more time. I did mention it on Wednesday's video, so for anybody who wants to, yeah, let's use Bro again. Or anybody who wants to vote, there, I'll mention it. I'm going to mention it there for the general audience to go vote. But let me know. You guys hit that poll up if you haven't already, and let me know what you guys think about playing Pokémon on the channel. And you've got all the options. Live stream it, record it, or don't play it at all. So I mean, we've got choices here. I'm still kind of personally on the fence about it because I like it and I want to play it, but at the same time I'm trying to figure out where in my schedule to fit it in at. So, Bro got poisoned again. Just one of those things. It's like, yes, I would like to sit down and play it, and I don't. I hope it's not just the hype that's got me excited, because I've been watching other people play it and it's really good. But we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what you guys all say. Like I said, there's a couple of votes already. I'll check in on it probably in the next day or so. Or I want to wait till at least after Wednesday. Give everybody a chance to watch the video and make a decision from there whether or not I'm gonna go with it. I haven't voted, but will most likely play on your stream, on your own, play on your own right off stream, rather than play on my own off stream. So you're saying no videos, no live stream hint? So you don't want me to play it on the channel at all? Or you want me to play it on the channel via recordings? Which I'm good with any of the 3 options that you guys settle on in the end. But if you get a chance to hint, it's on the main channel, on the post channel, on the post page. If you want to vote, I'd love to hear from you guys, and you guys tell me what you guys think. Because I'm having a struggle on deciding, because like I said, I want to play it, but at the same time is the factor that I got to work with. Hannah keeps encouraging me, saying that if I want to play it, I should play it, which I get. I understand she's just trying to encourage me to do something that I feel like I want to do, and I appreciate that, and I respect her for that. But at the same time, I'm just not sure where's it gonna fit in at. Where's the time gonna come from for me to play it? So I don't know. We'll see. Again, I'll leave it up to you guys, and depending on how that poll goes. Yeah, channel video via recording. I've seen people play, and it's a lot of hours. Unlock the coolest things. Okay, gotcha. So you're voting for recordings. That makes sense. That's fair. And yeah, I've seen a lot of playthroughs as well. And yeah, it does take a little while to get to some of the late game, some of the, not late game stuff, but some of the better stuff, shall we say. Like, it already in my mind, because I've seen enough, I've already kind of got a playthrough kind of mapped out in my mind how I'm going to play when I play it. I kind of already know, like, when I want to start visiting some of the extra islands. I kind of have an idea of how much of the early game first island stuff that I want to do, and so I kind of have an idea already of how the playthrough is going to go if I play it. I don't know. We'll see. Again, I'm gonna leave it to the poll, leave it up to you guys, and we'll go from there. Alright, so Mickey is gaining some good experience. I'm glad he evolved up to a Cocoon already. Would like to get it up to a Beedrill, but I don't want to do it here. I would prefer to do it somewhere that we can gain some more experience a lot faster. And we can find our Pikachu and move on, because I'd really like to find our Pikachu tonight. Really hope this is not one of those things where Pikachu is like super elusive for us. Unfortunately, I know how elusive Pikachu can be around here. And it can be pretty elusive when it wants to be. Diddley, what did you find, by the way? You said you found a Pikachu, male or female? I'm curious. Because there are different odds. Male? Gotcha. My, sorry, I got knots. Itchy eye. My personal playthrough, I ended up finding a female Pikachu. I was hunting for a male, but I ended up finding a female. But I'm also, playing that one a lot different than what I'm playing here on the channel. Finally, Pikachu showed up. Hey! And it's a boy. At low level, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw a Pokeball at it and see if I can try to catch it. Of course not. It wouldn't be easy to catch. Why would it be easy to catch? Let's just chunk Pokeballs at it, because I don't want to knock it out. Not at level 3. That's too low a level to try to hit it with anything. Ooh, so close. You know what? Do we have any? Let's see here. String Shot Harden. No. We have no status moves at the moment. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna chunk Pokeballs at it until we catch this thing. Because I'm afraid to use any kind of attack on it, because I'm afraid of knocking it out. That's the only thing, is I don't want to knock it out, I want to catch it. But I kind of wish we had some kind of status move from Felix. Never mind, we caught it. We're okay, we got this thing. And we have a male Pikachu. It has small electric sacs on both its cheeks. If threatened, it loses electric charge from the sacs. Nice. Alright, what nickname are we naming our Pikachu? Somebody's gotta have something good out there. What do you guys say our Pikachu's name shall be? So, we know we have Gravy the Slowpoke. We gotta have a good Pikachu nickname. Gotta have something, right? What's a good Pikachu nickname? I don't know if I want to do something like Sparky. That's too on the nose. Fair enough, Diddley. Um, I don't feel like it deserves a typical name like Joe. Honestly, I am too, most of the time. I want to name it something. I don't want to do Pookie, because Pookie's from the anime, and he knows how to surf, and unfortunately RPG's not gonna be able to learn surf, not in this game. Could call it, ooh, I know what to call it. Let's call it Satoshi. Yeah, that's it. That's what I want. I think that's done it. Satoshi. I think I spelled that right. Let me look it up. Hold on. Let me make sure. Founder of Game Freak. Satoshi. Yep, that's where I got it wrong. That's an SA. Satoshi. Satoshi. There we go. What does that mean? It's an actual Japanese name. It doesn't mean anything. It's all right, I'll give you guys because it's just the handful of us here tonight. And after this, we're not explaining this to anybody else, so you guys get the first-hand explanation. Satoshi Tajiri is the founder of Game Freak, the original magazine that started this company that eventually became a video game development company, also known as Game Freak, under the same exact name because it switched from being a magazine developer to a video game development company. And Satoshi Tajiri was the creator and mastermind of Pokemon. Satoshi Tajiri is the man who came up with Pokemon. You hardly ever hear about him anymore because he kind of keeps out of the limelight as much as he can, and I can't blame him, honestly. But yeah, Satoshi Tajiri is the founder and head of Game Freak, creator of Pokemon. How many? Let's just buy one more antidote. So we can grab one escape rope for now. And I guess we got enough for one potion. So that brings us up to 4 potions. Okay. That'll work for now. So yeah, we'll name our Pikachu Satoshi. And from now on, anybody who asks, we're just gonna just let it be. If anybody knows, they'll have to understand the lore to understand that reference. So we're gonna see if there's any deep Pokemon fans out there beyond just us. I'm so happy with that name now. I should have thought of that a long time ago. Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you? No, actually, you looked at us. But we will battle you in Pokemon because of the fact that you walk through a trainer's line of sight, and that's how this works. All right, let's get. Ooh, who do we use? Satoshi's not ready yet. I guess let's use Charlie for the moment to defeat this Pidgey and see if we can continue to gain levels for Mickey, because I'm leaning towards when we can get Mickey up to level 10 and it evolves, I'm pretty sure we're gonna pull Mickey out of the team. Not that I don't have a problem with Mickey, it just I want it more for a dex entry right now. Yes, we will switch back and forth between Mickey and do some switch training. And then after that, I want to hard train Satoshi and get Satoshi up to par with the rest of the team. And probably we'll do a lot of switch training in Mount Moon here in a moment when we get to Mount Moon. Want to see. I'm trying to debate on who do we add to the team in place of Mickey. We're gonna pull Mickey out. We're gonna need somebody in the team, but I do know who we're gonna pick up. I have a Pokemon in mind to take and add to the team when we get ready to go after Misty. But we'll see when we get closer there. Hey, I saw you in Viridian Forest. You know, I've never figured out who this kid is in Viridian Forest. Colton. Which one was Colton? I don't remember which one we battled, which was Colton. Let's give it a try. Let's just see. Can Mickey take on this Caterpie? Probably not. But we'll give it a we'll give it a try. We'll see. That's okay. It wasn't bad. Maybe it was a non-trainer NPC. Maybe. I mean, well, there was that kid at the very beginning talking about meeting his friends. So at the very beginning of Viridian Forest, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to go back and see if I can figure out. I'm sure I could probably look it up somewhere what the names of those trainers all were in Viridian. See if any of them were named Colton. If not, then yeah, that'd be the only one I can think of. Is it have to be that non-trainer battle, non-trainer in the beginning that's looking for his friends, talking about being bug catchers. Dry throat. Alright, I was trying to win that one with Mickey, but we're gonna have to put in Bro for this one. I think Bro is gonna have to finish this battle out and knock out that Caterpie. Yep, down goes Caterpie. Down goes Caterpie. Ooh, nice, Bro leveled up. Nice, nice. Have us a nice strong flyer. Yes, let's put Mickey back in there and we'll still continue to switch train. See if we can get this team up to stronger levels here. Wait a minute, what was that? It's a Weedle. Let's use Felix's Fusion so we don't have to make direct contact to hopefully avoid getting poisoned. Alright, Felix, use that confusion. Come on, buddy. Please. There we go. That's not quite what we want to see. We want a clean hit. Knock him all the way out. Alright, Felix, you got this. Come on, sweetheart. You got it. Knock out that Weedle. There we go. Ooh, nice. Mickey gained a level. One more level and it'll evolve. Yeah. Let's put Mickey back into place. Just beat the Viridian Gym. Nice. Wow, you're flying through Diddley. You're already back around the Viridian. How much playtime do you have, if you don't mind me asking? Bro can handle this. Bro has got this. Use that peck, bro. Knock him out. Did you just start? Didn't you just start on Saturday, Diddley? Because didn't you say you were starting after we started our playthrough last week? So you put some serious time in this weekend. 27 and a half hours. Wow. Yeah, didn't you start on Saturday though? I feel like you told me you were starting on Saturday. Let's see how much, there it is, 190 points. Yeah, you spent this weekend seriously playing hard. Nice. I started Saturday morning. Yeah, that's what, almost 10 hours a day, all 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, and today. Nice. I like shorts. They're delightfully comfy and easy to wear. Oh, the shorts kid. We always have to talk about the shorts kid. Shorts kid's cool. Oh, I have 20 hours, but already at Fuchsia. That's still moving, and that's not bad. When did you start, Int? All right, let's see. Rat-a-tat. Yeah, let's go ahead and let Angry Ape do with this one. It's kind of on par with me, and yeah, I mean that sounds about right. 20 hours and you're in Fuchsia. That's about right. That's about what I would expect. Yeah. Unfortunately, my personal playthrough I don't have, but like 7 or 8 hours in, and I am nowhere near where you guys are at. I am, truth be told, I'm getting ready to take on Misty in my main playthrough, but I'm taking my time. I'm evolving Pokemon. I'm talking to everybody. I am doing everything I can in that playthrough, but he should way ahead of me. I mean, Diddley, you know, has got what, almost 8 hours on you in the playthrough, so that's about right. And honestly, you're at the 5th gym badge technically, or well, Fuchsia, you could be 5th, 6th, or 7th depending on what order you're taking on those badges on, because you got a little bit more freedom in there around the middle of the game as far as your badges go. But yeah, that's still not bad for 20 hours in. That's a pretty good spot. I'm hoping I get to put some good game time in on my playthrough tomorrow, but we'll see. Depends on how much work I got to get done, because I do have a few errands I have to run, and I actually have to do some desk work tomorrow, because I have to do some recordings tomorrow and get the stuff up for the channel that we were talking about earlier, the premieres and all. Alright, so 52 more points. Are you a trainer? Let's get with it right away. Let's do this. Let's battle. Oh, it's a little dude. Greg, huh? Alright. We're bug trainer, bug catcher. Yeah, let's use Felix. See if she can knock him out with that confusion. She's poisoned. Of course she would get poisoned. Poor little Felix. I could have been done faster if it wasn't so caught up with catching Pokemon and grinding. Yeah, I heard that, and I know we can, because I've seen people play. Well, I've seen playthroughs go as quick as like 3 or 4 hours. That's crazy. A real playthrough I've seen though, people are taking about 12 or 13 hours to go through if they're going through and just doing what they have to. But people like me or us, who is going to take our time and try to train up our Pokemon and things like that, yeah, it's taking closer to 30-40 hours, just depending on how much you want to train up and how hard you work on the Pokedex, things like that. Which in this playthrough I'm not working on it hard, but I am going to work on it as we go, because there are certain milestones I want to hit as we go to be able to gain certain items. But yeah, it's going to take some grinding here and there. It's kind of the reason why I want to battle all these trainers, is to go ahead and get all the experience we can, because sometimes trainer experience is better. Yeah, not gonna lie, I was gambling for like an hour. Yeah, you kind of get caught up in that a little bit, especially when you're trying to go after something like Porygon. So I might beat the game tonight or tomorrow. Depending on how late you stay up tonight, yeah. Yeah, I can see you finishing it up tonight. I mean, don't hurt yourself. Don't stay up too crazy late tonight, but yeah, I can see that being the case. Yes. We will... No, I don't think we're gonna bother putting Mickey back in. Let's put in Satoshi. Let's see if we can get some experience for Satoshi. Don't worry, I'm not an all-nighter. Then you're better than me because I used to pull the all-nighters all the time. No? To press it too quick. Yeah, when back on the weekends, especially when I was in like high school, or even some in junior high, I would spend a majority portion of the night up playing video games and then sleep halfway into Saturday. And if we had friends or somebody over, my cousins or some friends, oh, hang it up. We were gonna be up till the sun came up, and then we would sleep the entire Saturday away. Satoshi gained a level. Yeah, that's that back in the day. Nah, hang it up. We're gonna play all night long. I haven't pulled an all-nighter like that in I don't know how long. It's been a long time since I've tried playing games like that. The problem is I don't know that I could pull it off anymore. I have done all-nighters in my adulthood, not playing video games, doing you know, like driving and you know having to work on things, being an adult, fixing vehicles, that kind of stuff. But I haven't pulled an all-nighter playing video games in I don't know how many years. Kind of makes me want to though, now that we talk about it. If I didn't have things to do tomorrow, I might consider being up all night. Although I don't know if I can pull it off. Satoshi gained another level. Nice. If I had a new Pokemon, I would have won. Maybe. I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep somewhere. I mean, you guys know I yawn during the streams, during show times, so I have a feeling I probably would not make it all night long anymore. I would probably fall asleep trying to stay up all night. Excuse me. As I say this, I yawn again. There's the ironic part. Ooh, did not realize somebody was poisoned. Oh, that's right, bro's poisoned. Yeah, so I appreciate the yawn count, Diddley. But yeah, it's just the way it is. I'm not gonna make it all night anymore, not like I used to. All right, I want to put Mickey away, and I want to just take a look in the box to see if there's anything that I want to evolve right now, or to give experience time to. Not really. Because I can get a Pidgeot later on and evolve it to a Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto and evolve it to a Pidgeot. I think I said that backwards. Yeah, a Pidgeotto. I can get a Pidgeotto later on and evolve it to a Pidgeot. And I can get a Raticate later on. Oh, shit. Y'all got me talking about yawns, and now I'm gonna yawn the rest of the night. Okay. So I think we're gonna run an empty slot for now, but there are some Pokemon up here we're gonna try to catch when we get to the grassy area. Okay. Wait. I gotta switch Satoshi to the lead so we can switch train Satoshi for a little bit. Whoops. Hey, you're not wearing shorts. What's wrong with you? I don't want to wear shorts. I like jeans. I like pants, man. What's wrong with you? I like pants. Come on, Calvin. Let me wear my pants. Oh, this ought to be an interesting battle. Let's let Charlie take the lead on this one because at level 14, that's gonna take some doing here. We're gonna need to bring its HP down pretty quickly and pretty hard. There we go. Okay. Even though it's trying to lower our attack, I think. Yeah, we're gonna be okay. Oh, so I'm curious. What do you guys think? We're coming up on the levels. Do we evolve? Charlie is a boy. I was thinking Charlie was a girl for some reason or another. That's right. We do have a male Charmander. Nice. Toshi learned Tail Whip. Do we let Charlie stay a Charmander and stop its evolution for a little while? And try to gain something like Flamethrower early at a lower level? Look at that look you gave me. It was intriguing. Nice. Or do we just let him naturally evolve like normal and we'll get Flamethrower when we get Flamethrower later on? What do you guys think? Do we let Charlie evolve or do we stop its evolution when it comes time? Alright. Let's use Angry Ape on this one. Like normal? Okay, I'm okay with that. I know some people like to stop their evolutions to try to gain levels early on, or gain moves earlier on than what would normally be if you let them evolve. So sometimes it's a viable way to train and prepare a Pokemon, and sometimes it's nice to just let them naturally evolve. In this case, we'll just do a little bit more casual and we'll let him naturally evolve. I don't care about moves. I don't care about moves. Gotcha. Well, the only reason why I'm so concerned about it is because there are not a lot of good fire type moves that that Charmanders learn right away. Ember is kind of a hit and miss move for a while. It'll get weak as we go because it won't be as strong as it needs to be. And Flamethrower hits pretty hard, but we can work around that. It ain't that big of a deal. I've done playthroughs where I've worked around that before. You know, I'm the goofiest Pokemon player of all time. No, you're not. There ain't nothing wrong with that. If that's what you're claiming to make you goofy, no, you're fine, Diddley. Because my early playthroughs, my childhood playthroughs, I didn't know a lot about the move sets early on like that, and I didn't know about earning moves earlier with unevolved Pokemon. So I would just let them evolve like normal. So yeah, no, don't sweat it. Nothing wrong with that playstyle. It's a choice of a playstyle, and it's a legitimate playstyle to play and just let them naturally learn everything. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll battle you with my Pokemon I just caught. Alright, let's do this, dude. Let's do this. So James is sending out a Caterpie. Satoshi is not quite there yet, I don't think. Let's use Bro. Bro could still use some leveling up. And it should be able to handle a Caterpie pretty easily. Aw. Rosie's asleep. She fell asleep on her bed. She's such a good girl. She really is. I am happy to babysit her for Chloe this week. Chloe's not here this week. Chloe's out of town. But we are babysitting Rosie for her. Or dog sitting, I guess. Yeah, I like that better. Dog sitting. Now, if Ollie was this calm... You see her? Like, right there. Yeah, she's right there below me. If Ollie was this calm and would just lay in his bed like that, yeah, sure, I'd be perfectly fine with him being back there. He's not that calm. He's a little chewer. He's a biter. He tears stuff up. He's just too much of a puppy right now. Maybe in time. Maybe in time he'll calm down and might let him have his spot in the background, but right now Rosie gets it. But she's cool. She's such a good dog. She really is. And she's not even judging me tonight. You see this? She's just out and out taking a nap tonight. So she's not even bothering to judge me. Ooh, that Metapod's hard and it's gonna make it tough for bro to take it down. But I think we're gonna be okay. I think we can take it down. I think we can get there. I think we can. I think we can. I think we can. I think we can. Oh, 1 HP short. Really? Alright, bro. Do it. There we go. Down goes the Metapod. And Satoshi's... Oh, bro getting a level that time. Satoshi's getting stronger, though. Nice. Done like dinner. What a saying. Done like dinner. Where did that come from? Alright, let's see how this road here. Eek, did you touch me? Nope. We just walked up behind you. Ooh, a Jigglypuff. Okay, here we go. Alright. Satoshi's almost ready for the next level, but let's put Angry Ape in. Let's see if Angry Ape can handle this one. Alright, let's go with a low kick. Really? Come on, Angry Ape. Don't be infatuated with Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is not going to do any good for us right now. Don't be in love. Come on, use your karate chop. Really? Ah, oh, come on, Angry Ape. You got this, buddy. Really? 3 times in a row you're immobilized by Jigglypuff's love? Finally, we got a karate chop in there. There we go. Scared me there for a second. Wasn't sure if we were gonna win that one like that. Nice! Satoshi leveled up and learned Thunder Wave. Yes! That will come in handy. Angry Ape leveled up too. And Dratini just fled. Ooh, I hate to hear that. That's a tough encounter. But unfortunately, yeah, Dratini is not easy to catch in these early games. But that's what made it such a special Pokemon. Alright, let's see, Satoshi. Yeah, he can handle yeah, he can handle this. Not bad. Hang in there, buddy. And down goes Spearow. Yes. Finally, Satoshi can kind of start standing on his own feet. Start gaining some experience for himself. Ooh. Never-end male. Ooh. Just get Dratini at the Celadon. That's yeah, I'm like int. I'm broke if you say that. What level is this? Level 6. I guess we're gonna do this and let Satoshi try to take it and see if we can try to catch it here. Just use Meowth's payday to grind money. That is one way, but I don't know. That takes a lot of money to buy the coins you need in Cerulean. Okay, it's paralyzed. Alright. Let's see if we can try to catch it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so close. Alright, I guess we're gonna try to, whoops. Try to That's not what I wanted to do. I'll take it, but it's not what I wanted to do. I moved to Kanto, so I don't know quick hacks. I started with Gen 3. Technically, Fire Red and Leaf Green are a part of Gen 3. But you're saying you started with Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, right? Because Fire Red and Leaf Green technically are a part of Gen 3. No wonder you have 27 hours. Well, fair. In Kanto, in Fire Red and Leaf Green, one of the fastest ways to truly gain money, one of the two fastest ways to truly gain money, is either, just like in original Gen 1, defeat the Elite Four over and over again. But I'm going to recommend using the Versus Seeker and trying to gain money that way. It's Nidoran male. Its large ears are flapped like wings when it is listening to a distant sound. It extends toxic barbs when angry. What are we naming this one? What do we call our Nidoran male? Is this an item that doubles the amount of money you can earn? Yes, the amulet. The amulet does come in very handy too. But I would combine that with either one of those methods. Combine the amulet with either the Elite Four or the Versus Seeker. Dale? Who's Dale? Oh, Dale! Dale, yes! Sorry, my brain was not working in that moment. Yes. Dale it is. I am good with that. I like that. In fact, I think I'm gonna keep Nidoran in the team for a little while. Because I do believe it's gonna come in handy as we go for a little bit. Ooh, I better take a rest. That tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you, which is funny, because technically you can't go backwards at a certain point. You can't go back to Mount Moon from Cerulean. I don't think I want to risk Satoshi just yet. I feel like Satoshi's not quite ready to take on a Mankey by himself. But Felix, she should be able to knock out the Mankey pretty easily with her confusion. Sorry about that. I had to adjust my mic and I didn't realize I was going to rub that hard. Ooh. Almost. Okay, that'll work. Alright, we'll come back down here in a little bit. For the moment, I'm gonna go up here. Oh wow, that's the boulder badge. You got it from Brock, didn't you? Brock is cool. He's just, he's not just tough. People like him, and respect him. I want to become a gym leader like him. Nice. Ouch, I tripped over a rocky Pokemon Geodude. Yeah, you gotta watch out for them Geodudes. And here's a little, well, it's a secret, but it's fairly well known if you know. There's a Prison Berry right there. Alright, let's heal up real quick. And, ooh. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Would you like, yes, let's heal up. Over here. Oh, we've got some money. Okay. Okay, 6 Pokeballs at my belt. Yeah, that'll do it. At the at most, you can have 6 Pokemon with you. Nice. Grant knows everything about Pokemon. Oh, I'm telling y'all, Kanto is the game that I played. I know quite a bit about this game. Team Rocket attacks Celadon citizens. Yeah, no, I like my Pokemon. I'm telling y'all, I like my Pokemon. No, not a day goes by without Team Rocket being in the news. Sometimes you have to have too many Pokemon with you and you have to add any more. In that case, you should just store some using any PC. Okay. I was thinking about asking you guys what you guys think about this, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. because it's worth it in the long run. Hello there, laddie. Have you had a deal? Have I have a deal just for you? I'll let you have a secret Pokemon, a Magikarp, for just 500 Poké Dollars. So you'll buy it? Am I right? Actually, yeah, we will. We are gonna buy the Magikarp, and yes, we do want to give it a nickname. And yes, I want this in the team. What do you guys got? Anybody's got a nickname for our Magikarp? It's female. Look at that. What do you guys got for a nickname for our little Magikarp here? I want to go ahead and I want to get it in the team because I want to start training it so we can go ahead and evolve it up. Got nothing? Nothing for the Magikarp? I don't know. I'm thinking boy, but it is a female Magikarp, so yeah, it's a girl, so I don't know if I want to use Koi. Jessie? Okay, I'm down for that. That's fine. So we'll have Jessie, the Magikarp. You got a? Did you buy it from the from this dude as well, Diddley, or did you catch a wild one? All right, let's see. I need to figure out what we're taking out of the team for this. You bought it too? Okay, cool. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that we both got females in. You want to say James if it was a male? That's fair. That's fair. Jesse or James? Okay, you bought it. Yeah. Okay. You know, I'm ready to pull out. I don't want to pull out Satoshi or Charlie. I want to go ahead and evolve Bro before I take it out, honestly. Angry Ape's gonna come in handy along with Felix. She's gonna be handy, but I don't feel like I think let's go ahead and take Felix out for now. We may bring her back later and train her up some more for later battles, but there are also other options for Psychic that I think will be better. So let's go ahead and switch out Felix for Jesse. So I want to go ahead and start training Jesse and getting Jesse stronger as well. Okay, which is kind of, it's gonna be kind of rough, I guess, but it may not be too bad. We may be okay. So we got half the team we need to train, and Satoshi, Jesse, and Dale, and the other half of the team, Charlie, Bro, and Angry Ape, which are gonna be our driving force for now. Mainly Angry Ape, because Angry Ape is gonna be the best here in the Mount Moon. But while we're here, let's go ahead and hit a save. But let's get into it. Let's get to head into Mount Moon. We got things to do. All right. So let's go. Mount Moon, tunnel entrance. Here we go. Let's see how we do here. Hopefully we do okay. Bullet seed. That'll come in handy later, but for now, wow. Wow. That is such a low encounter on the top floor. And for it to be our first encounter in this game. By the way, is it true you can't trade in this game? No, you can trade. You can't trade. There's no online. There's no across the internet. You have to be local to trade, and there's in-game trades. But yeah, you can trade still. Why are people helping you? I already have a much golem thanks to my friend. They're not happy about yeah, I knew I should have clicked that. They're not happy about no online trading. A lot of people want online trading with this game, which I get. I mean, yeah, online trading wouldn't be a bad option, but you can do local trades, and I know that 100% because I've traded back and forth between my Fire Red on my Switch 2 and my Leaf Green on my originals on my Switch Lite. So yeah, there is trading, and it works perfectly fine. You got to be local. It's peer-to-peer kind of trading. Yeah, I've traded some Pokemon back and forth between, like I said, Fire Red and Leaf Green already on 2 different consoles. And yeah, like Int said, there's looks like he's already got Machamp and Golem, which is that's an awesome trades. And I kind of actually had in mind as we go eventually getting a Haunter and trading it with my Leaf Green to allow it to evolve at some point. It'll probably be a little while. It's gonna be one of those things that I want to get it leveled up and strong first. But yeah, was planning on trading. Pokemon fans, am I right? Well, I mean, there's really no reason why this game shouldn't have online trading, truth be told. It really should have online trading. Clefairy, its adorable appearance makes it popular as a pet. However, it is rare and difficult to find. Well, it's not that rare. Alright, what are we calling our Clefairy? Not counting y'all. Not counting y'all. Obviously. No, you're good. I mean, I get exactly what I agree. Honestly, Diddley, it should have online trading. There's no reason why this game couldn't have online trading. Whenever they released Red, Blue, and Yellow on the Virtual Console on the 3DS, it didn't have online trading, but it did have the ability to trade by linking the consoles outside the game. So if they could code that through the emulator they used on 3DS, they could have easily coded in a little bit of an option on this one to do something like a code link up online, to where, like, if you and I wanted to trade, I could say, okay, we're gonna put a code in to link up outside of the game in the emulator, and then that way we could trade. Arthur, it's a female. We're gonna use Arthur for a female. I'm fine with that if that's what you want, but it's a female. So yeah, it could be coded in there to where we could use it. Yeah, okay, all right, I'm fine with that. It could be coded that way, but I spelled that completely wrong, didn't I? But for some reason, another Game Freak chose not to add in the online option. So, and while I'm not one of those ones to jump on the internet and just scream out in masses, this should have online. I get it. I understand what they're saying. I'm just not that kind of person. I'm not going to sit here and scream and complain about it. It's like, it is what it is. I'm going to accept the games the way they are. I can't help it. I can't change it. All I can do is play them like they are. Now, having said that, would I like online trading? Yes. I would absolutely love to be able to trade with you guys and to say, hey, we're going to have a trade night tonight and let's trade Pokemon, and maybe even have a random trade night. Like, okay, you guys, I'm going to catch a whole bunch of something or another, and we're going to just trade. You guys trade me whatever random Pokemon you guys want to trade me, or if I go shiny hunting and I catch a whole bunch of one Pokemon, then I have them to trade out. Zubat, my goat. Zubat is a very awesome Pokemon. The only reason why I don't like using Zubat in this particular playthrough in Fire Red and Leaf Green is because once you hit that friendship level, it will not evolve. It tries to evolve, but it cancels its own evolution until you get the national dex, and I hate that. It has no eyes. Instead, it relies on the ultrasonic cries for echolocation to flit about in darkness. Yeah, if speaking of which, what are we nicknaming Zubat? If my brain will work tonight. If we could evolve it into Crobat all the way up during the middle of a regular playthrough before the national dex, I'd be perfectly fine with that. But we can't evolve it into a Crobat until we get the national dex, and I don't like that. It bothers me. It bothers me way too much. Now Zubat and of course evolutions to Golbat and Crobat are perfectly fine post-game Pokemon. In fact, I already want to pull this back out whenever we get past the Elite Four and we get the national dex, so that we can evolve it to Crobat, because I want to make it a Crobat. And I have been enjoying using Crobats here lately. Crobats are a very good Pokemon, honestly. Int, you got a nickname for Zubat? Slashes. What does slashes mean? I don't even think... Oh, I guess it does have a slash in there. Look at that. Huh. Didn't realize that. Yeah, 4 slashes. Okay, why not? 2, 3, 4. Then that is our Zubat's nickname until we get ready to go changing it into a Crobat, which we will eventually. Suspicious men are in the cave. What about you? I don't think we're suspicious, but you know, we're here. Alright, Bugcatcher Kent. Ooh, is that Clark Kent? Or is it just Kent? Wasn't thinking about the poison types. I probably should have put Bro in instead. Alright, let's see if Charlie can take it down with a one hit for a fire for an ember. Alright, hit it hard. Oh, don't poison, don't poison, don't poison. Ah, poisoned. Alright. Charlie, take it down. Good job, Charlie. But now we're gonna have to heal Charlie up. Ooh, Satoshi gained a level. We're gonna get Satoshi strong before we know it. Ooh, Kakuna, okay. Alright, Satoshi, you go back in and actually... Let's see what level this is. What level is this Kakuna? 11. You know what? Hit it with the Thunder Wave first. Let's paralyze it. See if we can mess up some of its hardens. Like that. Let's hit it with Thunder Shock. Not bad. Of course, that's gonna make it a little tougher as we go, the defense rising, but hopefully it'll have paralysis a couple of times. And that's not a bad hit right there. Alright, Satoshi. Show your stuff off. Show that you're a good Pokemon here, buddy. Yeah. Satoshi might be stronger than I think. It's not holding an item, is it? It's not holding a light bulb by chance. If it is, it's surprising. Actually, I don't know that we can get a light ball that easily in this game, can we? No, it's not holding an item. Alright, let's throw an antidote at Charlie. Yeah. Let's head off this way. Oh, Satoshi's fixing to have a blast going in through these Zubats now. Because now we can start using them as experience fodder. Hey! Satoshi's starting to hold his own. What? I'm waiting for my friend to find me here. Okay. Well, then I guess we're gonna help you pass the time by having a Pokemon battle. From the looks of it. Clefairy. Alright. Angry Ape, this is all you, buddy. Get in there and let's do some work. Ooh. 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 Whole 5 hits. I'm expecting that. Let's go with a karate chop. Oh, so close. Okay, I'm fine with that. You want to have an encore from Angry Ape? That's fine by me, because Angry Ape's just gonna knock you out. And down goes the Clefairy. Ooh, Satoshi gained a level. Nice. I think it's probably about time. Let's see. Yeah, it's close enough. Let's switch out Satoshi with Jesse. No, let's switch out for Dale first. Let's train Dale first. Because I feel like Dale is going to come in more handy in this cave than Jesse. Alright, let's run down here. Paris! There's a Paris. Look at that. Whoops. That's the wrong button. I mean, I meant to use Peck, but I meant to swap it first. Let's see if we can try to catch this Paris while we got a chance. Anybody got a nickname for Paris? Ooh. My ear itches. My ear itches. What kind of headset on? It's gonna make my ear itchy. We might have to switch Satoshi in and let it paralyze the Paris. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Never mind. All right. What's the nickname for Paris? Anybody got a suggestion? Growing out of the bug's back are mushrooms called Chokawas. I never can say that right. The mushrooms grow with the bug host. Yeah. Eventually, it takes over the host. All right. Any suggestions for Paris? Trying to think of something clever. What about we call it Toad for the mushrooms? Like Mario Brothers Toad? You know, Toadstool? Toad? Should we call it Toad for the mushrooms? Or is somebody else got a nickname for it? What do you guys think? Sure. So Toad. Then Toad it shall be. So Toad the Paris. Oh, it's a female, but you know, whatever. I ain't worried about it. Probably not gonna use a Paris anyways. We might evolve it one day just to get the Dex entry, but for now, it's fine. We Team Rocket are Pokemon gangsters. We strike fear with our strength. Well, hopefully we're strong enough to take you on. I'm about to find out, though. Alright, Angry Ape. I think this one is all you, buddy. At least until Dale gets a little stronger. Because I'm looking for a certain move on Dale to help hopefully make it through Mount Moon. We'll see. Ooh. Ooh. Of course it would use Fence Curl. What? Oh, that's right, it used Sand Attack to begin with. That's right, it's lowering our accuracy. Come on, Karate Chop it, Angry Ape. Ape, dude, what is wrong with you? Get that Karate Chop in there. That was not as much as I wanted it to be. Alright, come on. There we go. Got it. Alright, Dale leveled up. Yes, let's put Dale back in. And we may use somebody else. I was going to use Angry Ape to defeat a Rattata, but we may use somebody else. Let's let Burrow take this one on. May not be much of a tight matchup kind of situation. Ooh! Critical hit. Wow, that was not what I expected. Down goes Burrow. Yeah, I guess we'll use Charlie to finish it off. Charlie should be able to take care of a Rattata, I would think. Close. There we go. Dale gained another level, that's good. Focus energy. It's okay. Oh, good. Charlie leveled up. Good. And learn Metal Claw. Yes, that's a move worth knowing right now. Yes, let's put Dale back in. And depending on the level of the Zubat, yeah, I think Satoshi will be okay. I think Satoshi can handle this one. Let's see what happens. Ooh, critical hit. Hit with a Thunder Shock though. Not bad. Ah, come on now. Really? You're gonna confuse poor Satoshi? Come on, snap out of it, Satoshi. You got... That is not what you like to see happen. Well, we'll take the Paralyze. Alright, Satoshi, hit it with that Thunder Shock. No, don't hit yourself. No. Alright, GG's gotta go. Need to take my dog for a walk since it's not hot outside anymore. Night, and appreciate you stopping by. And yeah, I gotta do the dog walking thing after stream tonight, so I get it. What level is Dale? I don't think Dale's ready to take on a Zubat on its own just yet. There we go. As much as I would like Dale to have all that extra experience, I don't think it's quite ready for it. Wrong button. I didn't mean to open the map. I'm hit a hard save right there real fast, just to be on the safe side. Considering that was a bit more of a touchy battle than it should have been. Really? Another Clefairy down here? No, I was thinking about catching it, but I don't think it will. Charlie, can you handle this? Now, if this was a fairy type, like later on, which fairy is not yet a fairy type because it doesn't exist in this generation, I think Metal Claw would have done a pretty good job of it. But because the fairy is not yet a fairy type, we'll go with the fire moves, and in this case, Karate Chop. Excuse me, a fighting type move, Karate Chop to take it down. Dale gained a level. Angry Ape did not, however. Yeah, still sneaking them in on you. Alright, that star piece will come in handy for later. You know, I don't think I want to risk it. We bought an escape rope, and I think we're gonna go ahead and use it right now. because I know we're gonna get another one in the future. I know for sure. I don't have to buy one. I know where it's gonna be at. Alright, so that heals up our team. At this rate, I'm not quite sure we're gonna make it all the way through Mount Moon tonight. But I'm definitely gonna give it a hard try. Especially being as there is a challenge that we have to take on at the end of Mount Moon. The Geodude. Nice. Okay, even though she is a stronger level, he is a stronger level. Excuse me, Dale is not quite ready to take on Geodude. Not yet. I'm telling you, there's a move I'm waiting for Dale. That mud sport. Not gonna do much good, but hey, hit it with that karate chop and let's see what happens. Oh. I should have caught that one. I wasn't thinking. Oh well. Me and my brain should have caught that one. Oh well. We'll see another Geodude. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Another Geodude. It's probably not the wisest idea, but I think we'll let Charlie try to take this one on. Let's see if we can kind of bring down its HP a little bit so we can try to catch it. Let's see. Maybe that Ember and let's see what happens. Excuse me, that'll work. Alright, Geodude, keep raising your defense here. What do you guys think about a nickname for Geodude? Excuse me. Sorry, the water's got me against some purpose tonight. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, where that came from. Alright, what do we nickname Geodude? Its round form makes it easy to pick up. Some people have used them to hurl at each other in a snowball fight. Really? In a snowball fight? You gotta throw a rock? You gonna throw a rock Pokemon at that matter? For that matter? Okay, Geodude. Yeah, well, sneaking the yawns in. Hey Diddley, you're a pretty big Pokemon Go fan, right? Do you watch a lot of Pokemon Go YouTubers? I have a suggested name. Okay. I was gonna say I have a suggested name, but it's a bit of an obscured. What in the world? Reference. I'm not sure everybody will get it, and I kind of thought about seeing if you would get it, but if you're not gonna get it, then it may be a little too much of a stretch. My thought was calling it Reversal, because there is a Pokemon Go YouTuber from back in the day. His name is Geo. His real life name is Geo, and he calls himself Reversal on YouTube. So I kind of thought about using that, but I don't know if everybody would get that. I mean, I know not everybody would get that reference, but I don't know if anybody would get that reference. Geodude, Traveler, and Golem. It's eventually going to be a Golem. Alright, because it's eventually going to be a Golem, how about we call it Precious? Will that work? You get the reference? I'm gonna while you're answering that question. Yeah, that works. You get the reference? Okay. Fresh. How do you spell that? Not pressure. My precious. No, not process. How do you spell that? Oh, there we go. Okay, my precious. Whoops. Okay, I got it now. Hang on a second. Let me. You guys are probably typing it in chat, and I'm sorry, on a different screen at the moment, but I got it. Precious. My precious. Another reference. Yeah, I mean, you get the reference. You don't get that reference? A golem. It's gonna become a golem eventually. But Golem from Lord of the Rings, he's always my precious. The ring. Yeah, he's talking about the ring. That's a bit obscured, but somebody will get it, I'm hoping. Somebody will one day throw it out there that they understand that reference, and we're just gonna let it ride for now. Yeah, let's use Satoshi. Let Satoshi do some work on the Zubat. But yeah, Golem from Lord of the Rings was always going around saying my precious about the ring. I can't lose my precious. So while I didn't put my precious in there, we just put it precious. I figure somebody will eventually get that, especially once we evolve it up to a Golem. I'm sure somebody will understand that. Some Lord of the Rings fan will completely get that one. But I thought it was pretty good, in my opinion. Okay. I have no idea why my stream keeps falling behind, but it does. Alright, let's go this way first. Potion. That will come in handy. Thought we were going to run into his line of sight and battle him, but I guess not. Maybe we'll try it. Let's see. See if Dale can hold its own against the Zubat. Never mind. Dale is not holding its own against the Zubat very well. Let's switch in Satoshi and let Satoshi take it on. I think that's the better move anyways. And Satoshi uses a Thunder Shock to bring down the Zubat. Ooh, so close. Ooh, good, it's paralyzed. Good. Alright, let's... okay, Dale leveled up. Oh. Thought I was going to gain a move I was looking for. Alright. What? Don't sneak up on me. Let's see if we can battle this guy. See if we can defeat him real quick. Joven. Alright, super nerd Joven. Oh, he's got the Magnemite. Now, this is a bit of a change here. So, Magnemite started out in Generation 1 as an electric type. In Generation 2, it gained the steel typing, and steel type, dark and steel, is available in Fire Red and Leaf Green. We can't get any dark type Pokemon until post game, but you can get steel type as we go. Steel is weak to fire, so Charlie is going to be a great Pokemon to take on Magnemite and Magneton. Let's put Dale back in for the moment. Might need to start switch training Satoshi again. Alright, now Voltorb, however, is a pure electric type. So let's use Angry Ape and see if Angry Ape can bring it down. Because generally electric type doesn't like fighting too much. But yeah, we'll be okay. That'll work. Hit it with a karate chop. Yeah. I think I want to put karate chop in the lead move though. Switch it out with low kick. Okay. Not the map. I can't click on anything correct tonight. First of all, let's switch these two moves real quick. Yeah, a low trip kick that inflicts more damage on heavier foes. Yeah, whereas karate chop's pretty set. I guess let's switch with Satoshi, because I need Satoshi to, truth be told, be stronger at this point. Because I'm gonna need him to take on Misty. Alright, let's do this battle here. You need to go through this cave to get to Cerulean City. That's the plan here. That is the plan. Ah, it's a little boy, Robbie. Hi, Robbie. Let's see if we can take down your bug Pokemon. Alright, Satoshi, get him. Hold in there, Satoshi. You got this, buddy. Ooh, so close. Down goes Caterpie. That was a pretty good jump. Yeah, let's see if we can take on another Caterpie here. Ooh, critical hit. Yes. That's what we like to see, some critical hits. And down goes Caterpie. And yes, that levels up Satoshi again. Nice. Yes, quick attack. We will take quick attack. I'm gonna drop Growl. Growl's never been my favorite. I'll prefer to use Tail Whip over Growl, because Tail Whip at least lowers the defense. Growl is just gonna lower attack, and I'm not worried about lowering the opponent's attack. Metapod. Yeah, we'll leave Satoshi in for a Metapod. Because at this point, Metapod can't do any damaging, so it's just gonna do that. It's just gonna raise its defense. And actually, to slow that process down, we can hit it with Thunder Wave. Oop, no. Click too fast. It would be nice if the paralysis would kick in every once in a while and stop it from upping its defense. But I'll take a hit like that. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, it's got shed skin. Okay. Use that Thunder Shock. Come on. There we go. Not bad for Satoshi. Yeah, that's right. Let's go back down and go around. We can make a strong fighter out of Satoshi yet. Really? 1 HP. Alright, go with a quick attack. There we go. I wasn't planning on using potions this early on, but I might have to at this point. There's that other escape rope that I was telling you about. Let's go ahead and use a potion on Satoshi. because I want him to be able to continue to gain experience. Oof, that cutscene. Ah, a Geodude. Yeah, I guess we'll use Angry Ape on this one. Go ahead and use some fighting type moves here. Alright. Just trying to low kick it. Good. There we go. Hi, I'm excavating for fossils here under Mountain Moon. Sometimes Brock from Pewter City, Pewter Gym lends me a hand. And of course, quick as we get done talking to him, another Pokemon attacks. And it would be a wild Geodude. Something that Satoshi can do nothing about. Hold in there, Angry Ape. There we go. Alright. Let's see about getting a little bit further in. We'll take on this here real quick. Wow, it's way bigger in here than I thought. Yes. It's a pretty big cave, honestly. For an early game cave. Oh, really? She's breaking out the oddish. You know what? Let's let Bro take this one on. I think Bro's ready to handle this. I think Bro's ready to take this on, but apparently I may or may not be completely right about that. Yeah, okay. Bro's got this. I think Bro can handle it. Maybe? Training HP like that may not. Because I think Bro should have just taken it out, but because it absorbed some HP back, it did not. Alright, Bro, you got this. Bring down that oddish. Nice. Ooh, nice. Satoshi grew another level. Alright, what's the next? A Bellsprout. Okay. Let's let Dale... Ooh, actually Dale may be good to take this one on. Because Dale has Peck. Which, that is a flying type move, which is strong against grass. Alright, there we go. Ah, come on, Dale. So close. Alright, let's take down this Bellsprout. Down goes the Bellsprout. Ooh. Level 12, is that the one I'm looking for? It is. That's the level I was looking for. So that gives Dale double kick, which means Dale can now hold its own. Keep hitting the map. Against things like Geodudes. Alright, so let's change Leer out with double kick. And I think I want to take Jesse and do some switch training for a little bit now. Yep, I think it's a good call. I think it's time Jesse gained some experience. I can still use Satoshi to bring down the Zubat. I want to get just a little bit further in before I call it. We're not going to finish Mount Moon tonight, but I definitely want to get a little further into it. I think hunting Satoshi down took a little longer than I anticipated. and then a little longer than it probably rightfully should have tonight, but you know, it is what it is. We found Satoshi. He's a part of the team now. Yep, there we go. Alright. We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid. Alright. Alright, Jesse, you're not gonna be able to do much, girl, but Satoshi should be able to handle this Zubat pretty easily. Alright, Satoshi, hit it hard. Let's see if we can bring it down. I might beat this game tomorrow. Yeah, I can't blame you on that one, Diddley. Get you some rest tonight and go out there with a fresh face tomorrow. And honestly, in just a matter of a few moments, I'm gonna wrap us up too, because honestly, I'm getting to that point to where it's a little struggle here. Let's let Jesse get some experience again. Oh yeah, Jesse's close to getting to a level. Look at that. Ekans is poison type, so let's put in Dale, so that way we don't have to deal with the poison issue. And don't think double kick does a lot of, or fighting type does a lot of damage against poison, but we're gonna try it real quick. It's okay. Probably stick with Peck, even though it's a flying type move. That's the reason why we put Dale in, because Dale is not gonna be affected by poison sting. Yeah, looks like Peck is a better move right now. Hold in there, Dale. Maybe we should use a focus energy before we started this battle, before we really get into it. Really? You missed? Oh, okay. Ekans missed. Okay. I thought it meant Dale missed. Yes! Jesse leveled up. Nice. First step towards getting Jesse ready to be a major part of the team. For now. So here's another little secret for those who don't know. And we'll grab that TM, and then we're gonna head back up to floor 1. I believe this is a good spot to stop it right here, because that kid's right at 4 hours. Look at that. That kid's gonna be our next opponent, so we're gonna save it right there, and I'm gonna call it because I am getting tired, and it sounds like Diddley's holding off until tomorrow. Nothing wrong with that. Let us know tomorrow night, Diddley, if you beat the Elite Four and how it goes. I want to see if you get into the post game. You know about the post game extra stuff in this game, huh, Diddley? While I wait for you to answer that, I'm gonna grab a drink of water, and yeah, we're gonna call it a night tonight, I think. So, just to kind of have a look at our team right now, we have Jesse, our Magikarp, Charlie, our Charmander, Bro, our Spearow, Angry Ape, our Mankey, Dale, our male Nidoran, and Satoshi, our Pikachu. Nice. So yeah, we've got a pretty good team going on. So you do know about the post game. Awesome. I'm glad you know about it. So you'll have to tell us what you think about it, because that's where we're headed for as well eventually. I do want to do the post game on this game when we get there. Anyways, so we're calling it a night right there. Thank you guys for coming and hang out tonight. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. If there's anybody new in the audience, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, or even if you're in the VOD. And come hang out with us on the live if you're hanging out in the VOD, or leave us a comment. I'm fine either way. So thank you all. Love you all. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow night. And as always, be good and God bless.